Ever wondered how Chita Rivera etched an indelible mark on Broadway? The answer lies in her 6-decade-long career, gracing over 20 Broadway musicals and winning the hearts of audiences with her unforgettable performances. Chita Rivera, Broadway's first great triple threat, has passed away at the age of 91. Her roles, as diverse as Anita in West Side Story, Rose in Bye Bye Birdie, Velma Kelly in Chicago, and Aurora in Kiss of the Spider-Woman, were born from her talent and sheer dedication. Lawrence Maslin, co-producer of the 2004 PBS series Broadway: The American Musical, puts it perfectly, stating that Rivera was everything Broadway was meant to be. Her compelling spontaneity and relentless talent made her a Broadway powerhouse you could never forget. But did you know, Chita Rivera wasn't always destined for the Broadway stage? Contrary to what you may think, Chita Rivera wasn't a Broadway baby from the start. Born as Dolores Conchita Figueroa del Rivero, her journey to stardom began far from the glitz and glamour of the theater district. In fact, it was her energy and vivacity as a child that led her mother to enroll her in ballet class, hoping to channel some of that boundless spirit into something productive. Embracing ballet with an intensity that surprised even herself, Rivera found that the discipline and grace of dance spoke to her in a way nothing else had before. Her talent and dedication did not go unnoticed, and before long, she was awarded a full scholarship to the prestigious School of American Ballet in New York. From Washington, D.C. to the Big Apple, Rivera's love for the arts only grew. However, Broadway wasn't initially on Rivera's radar. It was an audition for the tour of the Broadway show Call Me Madam that she attended with a friend that changed the course of her life. When Rivera was the one who landed the job, she said goodbye to ballet and hello to Broadway. It was a shift that would mark the beginning of an illustrious career on the stage. It wasn't until 1957, though, that Rivera truly made her mark. Audiences and critics alike were blown away by her performance as Anita in West Side Story, a role that showcased not only her dancing prowess but also her talents as an actress and singer. Composed by the legendary Leonard Bernstein and Stephen Sondheim, the musical's score challenged Rivera, but she rose to the occasion, delivering a performance that still resonates in the hearts of Broadway enthusiasts. West Side Story was more than a job for Rivera. It was a turning point, a moment that solidified her place in the world of theater and set the stage for her to become one of Broadway's most enduring legends. And in 1957, Rivera landed her breakout role Anita in West Side Story, changing her life in Broadway forever. West Side Story was just the beginning for Rivera. As Anita, she was able to showcase not just her athletic dancing prowess, but also her acting and singing skills. This was the stage where the world got to see the first glimpse of her triple threat potential. The role demanded a lot from Rivera. It wasn't just about delivering lines or performing dance steps, but embodying the spirit of Anita, a fiery and passionate Puerto Rican woman living in 1950s New York. Rivera's Latina roots and innate dynamism brought Anita to life in a way that resonated with audiences. At the same time, Rivera's performance in West Side Story was a testament to her singing ability. Leonard Bernstein's score was challenging to say the least, but Rivera met the challenge head-on. Despite her initial apprehensions, she managed to hit all the right notes, delivering a performance that was as powerful in song as it was in dance and drama. The world of Broadway quickly took notice. Directors like Jerome Robbins and Bob Fosse saw the immense value in having performers who could sing, act, and dance exceptionally well. They recognized that the future of Broadway lay in these triple threats, and Rivera was leading the way. Rivera's triple threat status was not just about possessing 3 distinct skills, it was about the way she seamlessly integrated these skills to create unforgettable performances. Whether she was expressing the joy and heartbreak of her character through song, communicating nuanced emotions through her acting, or telling a story through her dance, Rivera had the remarkable ability to captivate audiences and draw them into the world of the characters she portrayed. Rivera's contribution to Broadway didn't stop at her performances. She was a trailblazer who paved the way for future generations of performers. Through her work, she showed that it was possible to excel in multiple areas, and that being a triple threat was something to aspire to. Rivera's unique ability to excel in singing, acting, and dancing made her an indispensable Broadway commodity. By embodying the spirit of the triple threat, she not only raised the bar for Broadway performances, but also left an indelible mark on the industry that will be remembered for generations to come. From 1960 to 2013, Rivera was a constant on the Broadway stage, headlining hits and enduring flops. The bright lights of Broadway shone for over 5 decades, illuminating the triumphs and trials of Chita Rivera's illustrious career. Every role she took on was a new journey, a fresh story to tell. Yet, her journey was not always smooth sailing. In the mid-60s and 70s, Rivera continued to captivate audiences with her performances in shows such as Bye Bye Birdie and Chicago. Yet the 80s brought a turn of events that threatened to halt her dance steps forever. In 1986, a taxi accident left her with a shattered left leg. The doctors said she'd never dance again. But Rivera, true to her indomitable spirit, refused to accept that verdict. Instead, she chose to dance differently. "We all have to be realistic," she once said. "I don't do flying splits anymore. I don't do backflips and all the stuff that I used to do. You want to know something? I don't want to." She adapted, she evolved, and she continued to shine on stage, proving that her spirit was as agile as her dance steps once were. Despite the trials, Rivera's star never dimmed. Her performances were still imbued with the same vivacity, the same passion that had propelled her to stardom. She continued to grace the Broadway stage, headlining in the critically acclaimed Kiss of the Spider-Woman. Her resilience was as awe-inspiring as her talent. Her journey was one of triumphs and trials, of shining on the stage and facing the music off it. Yet, through it all, Rivera remained undaunted. She danced through the pain, through the challenges, proving time and again that she was a true Broadway legend. In the face of trials, she found triumphs. In the face of adversity, she found strength. And in the face of the end of her career, she found a new beginning. Rivera's determination and resilience were as strong as her talent. Despite her trials, Rivera's stardom never diminished. Even as she faced challenges, her light only shone brighter in the Broadway constellation. Her illustrious career was decorated with numerous accolades that bear testament to her unparalleled talent and dedication. She was a recipient of the Tony Awards not once, not twice, but 3 times over. A recognition that is no small feat. It acknowledged her exceptional performances that left audiences spellbound time and again. But it wasn't just the Tonys. Her repertoire of honors extended beyond, asserting her dominance in the world of performing arts. Rivera was graced with a Kennedy Center honor, a prestigious recognition that celebrates the lifetime contributions of performing artists. This accolade added another feather to her cap, marking her as an artist who had truly made an impact. But it didn't stop there. Rivera's talent and contributions were acknowledged at the highest level. She was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the highest civilian award of the United States. A testament to her influence that stretched beyond the stage, it embodied her stature as a cultural icon who had left an indelible mark on American society. Yet amidst all these recognitions, what truly stood out was Rivera's unwavering devotion to the stage. She wasn't just a performer who sought the limelight. She was an artist who lived and breathed the stage, who dedicated her life to the art of performance. While she dabbled in television and film, her heart belonged to Broadway. She was utterly, completely devoted to the stage. Lawrence Maslin, co-producer of the 2004 PBS series Broadway, the American Musical, says it best. That's why they're called Broadway legends. Rivera's performances were a transcendent experience, unforgettable to those fortunate enough to witness them. Rivera was truly a Broadway legend, her performances unforgettable to those who witnessed them. Her legacy of stardom will forever illuminate the annals of Broadway history, inspiring generations of performers and enthusiasts alike. Chita Rivera's legacy on Broadway is undeniably monumental. Born Dolores Conchita Figueroa del Rivero, she danced her way into our hearts and left an indelible mark on the world of theater. Her electrifying performances, her unmatched versatility, and her unwavering dedication to her craft made her a beacon of Broadway. From her iconic roles in West Side Story, Bye Bye Birdie, Chicago, and Kiss of the Spider-Woman, she showed us the true meaning of being a triple threat. Her talent was boundless, her energy infectious, and her passion for performing was evident in every role she took on. She was spontaneous, compelling, and unforgettable. Once you saw her, you never forgot her. She wasn't just a Broadway legend, she was Broadway. Her impact on the world of theater is immeasurable, and her contributions to the arts will continue to inspire generations to come. Chita Rivera, Broadway's first great triple threat, you will be forever remembered and sorely missed.